debate their favorite mythical creature. I'm very excited. I did not announce what creature they chose. I'm going to let them do that when they join. Um, Today we have Token Jawitch. If I say it wrong, please don't get me wrong. And Voices here. It looks like Kawaii just joined. Oh, we're wait, and then there's Evil Prince. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get Evil Prince and Token
Oh,
in since they are ready and requesting, and let them introduce themselves.
hello, my name is Evil Prince. I'm a streamer on the app that reached just a couple weeks ago hit Silver One, so uh, I'm actually excited about it. And hopefully I'm hoping to be on more shows in the near future and be more involved in things on the app.
Congrats on your silver one.
Thank
So
you.
what? So what mythical creature did you choose, Prince?
I chose the Basilisk.
Oh, nice. All right. Token, can we know a little bit about you, when we can find you, and what creature you chose?
Hi, I'm Token. Token Jewitch is correct. Um, you can find me pretty much every day on the app, and then on Sundays, right before this show, I host What It Really Takes. We talk about the hard things in life, what it really takes to run a business with this week's episode. And I think I'm on the art show next weekend, Fake Facts. And is that it? Oh, and my chimeras are my mythical creatures.
Oh, fun. Fun. I can't wait. All right. Voices, are you ready for your introduction and tell us what mythical creature you chose today?
Okay, so yes. Sorry, I was still getting everything situated and organized. A couple of my files kind of decided to go poof. Um, I am Master of Voices, and I will be talking about dragons. What I had in mind at
Oh,
all. Well, maybe there is a shop. And the reason I chose dragons is because not only are they destroyers, but they are protectors.
okay. Well, yeah, that's what I'm wondering. The background noise, I didn't know if it was cross
It was
interference.
available.
Okay, I didn't know if it was a cross interference where I'm on a laptop or what, so I was just winging it and hoping y'all wasn't hearing it too. Quiet.
Hey
Tell us about
everybody.
you, when we can find you, anything you have going on.
Yeah, so I'm Kawaii, you guys. I try my best to stream daily, but typically I take Thursdays off. I'm trying to fix that. I have my own featured show Mondays at 10 p.m. Eastern. It's a 2v2 trivia game where all the questions are separated by different generations. And then I have an unfeatured show Wednesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern, and that's my own rendition of Family Feud, and I call it Streamer Feud. I'm hosting a Nerd Out auction on April 18th. I would appreciate if everyone's able to make it because it's going to be freaking lit for us to nerd and geek out. Um, and then, do I mention what I'm doing, my character or my mythical
Yes,
creature?
yes,
Okay, I have chosen the Phoenix.
the
Yeah.
Phoenix. Nice. All right.
I missed Prince's. What was Prince's?
The
Basilisk.
basilisk. Yeah.
I don't know what the heck.
The Basilisk. Okay, so if you ever watch Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, where you have the Phoenix and then the Basilisk is in the same movie,
Mhm.
which is the snake that Harry had to kill.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, I should know that. I have a pet snake, but I didn't really watch Harry Potter. Okay, got it. Okay.
So it's like a giant snake-like creature where
All right.
if it stares at you, instant paralysis or death. If it breathes in your way and it has poisonous breath, it could kill you.
Got it. Okay. Cool.
It's a
cool.
creature of the devil, basically.
All right, y'all. So I am so excited to get started. Y'all have picked some great mythical creatures to talk about today. So, what we usually do, we started off with our first round, which is claim your debate, right? Like, why did you pick what you picked? All right, you got to convince the judges, and even so, maybe you can convince others in the chat as well. Token picked a chimera, right?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Before we get started, I do want to go over what the judges may look for out of you guys, just in case you didn't see it. All right, they're going to be looking for confidence, right? Time usage, uh, how organized you are, and just convince them. Main thing is be confident, okay? Whenever y'all are ready, please let me know. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, great. I think we'll start. Let's switch it up. I think we should start with tokens and go to Kauai, and then we'll go to Prince, and then
Oh,
how's that sound?
God.
Ladies first. How about we start it off ladies first?
Okay.
Okay. All right,
Okay.
Token, let me know whenever you are ready, and I will start the timer for you, okay?
What is the first question again?
Just your opening statement about why you chose what you chose.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm
All
ready.
right, I'm excited for you.
So chimeras are objectively the best creature, not just because they look like someone hit a randomized fantasy character button and decided to keep all the results, but because they sit at the rare intersection of myth and reality. Chimeras are actually real. Uh, and that alone puts them in a completely different league than, say, dragons hoarding gold or unicorns minding their own sparkly business. In mythology, chimeras are typically a fashion of multiple animals into one being, such as a lion, a goat, a serpent. Um, Sometimes there is fire breathing just to mix things up. Most creatures in mythology represent a single idea, and chimeras tend to represent a contradiction of ideas. They are complexity made physical. They are not one thing, they are multiple. That makes them more interesting than the usual one note creatures that get all the attention. And I personally believe that chimeras are the best because I am a chimera. I actually absorbed my twin in utero. I like to say I ate my twin. I was hungry. Um, so I have two immune systems, and that can both get me into trouble and keep me out of trouble sometimes. Depends on what's going on in the world. Um, that's all I've got.
All right, great. So we're gonna clock it on that. Thank you, Toby. That was wonderful. Fun fact. I also am one with what she was talking about. That is why I have the heterochromia. And if you notice my face, if you was to ever look at my picture, they kind of mirror each other, and that's why. Okay. It's kind of rare, but more common than what you would think all at the same time. Some people can be a chimera all their life and never even know it. Yeah. All right. Kauai, are you ready?
I am definitely ready.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you guys know right now that Jungle Juice hit me up and was like, "You better freaking bring it, or else." So I made sure that I was super prepared. To at least give my this intro. This is round one. Claim your debate, right? What I'm about
Yes.
to do right now.
Yes, I started
Okay,
your
okay.
timer, but I'll restart it since you were asking.
Oh wait!
Yeah.
Oh no! I'm so
I got it.
sorry. Okay, no, wait. I need my
You are
time,
fine.
honey. It's only 3 minutes, right? Okay.
Yes, only 3 minutes, and when you're ready,
Okay,
I'll
and
start it.
I'm starting now. Okay, so when I was evaluating my mythical creature, I have my notes. That's why I'm looking down. I literally typed this up. I looked at symbolic power. Okay, so it's symbolism. I looked at like the cross-cultural presence of the phoenix, okay? And I looked at overall impact, and that includes today, current. So this led me to pick the phoenix as arguably the most ultimate mythical creature. So starting with the symbolism, obviously we know it's rebirth and immortality. So the phoenix represents like a continual renewal. It especially, or excuse me, it bursts into flames. It's reborn from its own ashes, which is the freaking coolest thing possible. I mean, come on, right? If I could just burst into flames right now and just start anew, I would do it. But this isn't just your typical immortality like vampires, right? This is a self-renewing, refining version of immortality. So and y'all already know I was gonna mention it, okay? As a Jesus lover, okay, you may not agree with me, but I'm gonna mention it. As a Jesus lover, I resonate with this particular mythical creature because in Malachi chapter 3, verse 3, it describes how God refines his people like a refiner of and purifier of silver. And we must go through the fire to burn away our impurities. And we come out perfect, shining, reflecting his own image, and we come out molten, beautiful, and reborn. So I thought this was a really beautiful connection. I was super excited to pick the phoenix. So some other creatures like dragons symbolize power. Unicorns can symbolize purity. Chimeras, I always say it incorrectly, they may symbolize chaos, confusion, monstrosity, okay? But when it comes to the phoenix, we symbolize resilience itself, which is universally relatable and just quite simply cool. Oh God, oh no, I'm running out of time. Crap. I mean, heck, we even have it as a gift on the app, okay? And it's rubies. It can't just be signified by regular coins. It's got to be rubies because it's special. It's iconic. Even in Hunger Games, look at it in movies. Hunger Games, that freaking scene was epic. It had the people crying. It had the people moving. Look at the historical roots across cultures. In Egypt, we have the Bennu bird, which is tied to the sun in creation. Greek mythology, we have the sun in time. In Chinese tradition, we have the Fenghuan, which is harmony and virtue. I thought I had 5 minutes, not 3.
Great job.
Freak.
Hey, she was in the zone.
All right, so if you're just joining, this is Down the Rabbit Hole. I'm your host, Bunny. We are talking mythical creatures. We just heard from Token Jawitch, who gave us the opening statement on the Chimera, and we just heard from Kauai with all the reasons why you should choose Phoenix, right? Now we're going to hear from Evil Prince, right? All right.
Oh boy.
Evil
Whoa,
Prince.
whoa, whoa. Oh, sorry.
Huh? Oh, do you want to go first? Voices, you can go first.
No. I am more than willing to let Evil Prince go first because I would absolutely love to go last.
No, Jungle Juice just wants to beat me up. That's why he wanted to go next.
Okay, well, Prince.
No. This is opening. I'm not going after the Phoenix right now. This is opening. I will get after the Phoenix and Chimera in later, but right now this is opening.
All right. Prince, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right,
Okay.
I'm starting your timer.
All right. So the reason why I picked the basilisk because it symbolizes more like death, fear, in certain Western mythologies. It's like in Greek mythologies, it's considered a demon of snake origin, and African mythology is considered also like a reptilian crown-like creature that moves with like there's a stare of death, basically poisonous breath that could kill anybody. A stare can paralyze you or fatally kill you, but just by looking at it. It's just like one of those interesting creatures that actually caught my eye when I watched, well, the second Harry Potter movie, Chamber of Secrets, and saw that creature in there. And saw how dangerous this creature could be, how it could control other people. I'm like, wow, that's kind of creepy, but cool, but it's strange. And in that sense of origin, but it also has a very bad satanic origin, which kind of looking that up and studying up on that and seeing that I'm like, wow, okay, that don't like that part of it, but the creature itself is still kind of cool. And I'm pretty much done.
Okay. Thank you, Prince.
You're welcome.
All right. Voices, I know you ready. I know you're ready. And that's why you were intentionally last, okay? Because I know you. I know you. I kind of wanted to see you get antsy a bit. I kind of wanted to see you get antsy a bit. I'm not even gonna lie, voices. So, are you ready?
Oh, I'm just going to do what the first part of the debate is, which is introducing what I am passionate about and why I am passionate about this creature. Anytime you're ready, Bunny, go ahead and start the timer.
Starting it now.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Master of Voices. My creature, or should I say creatures, is dragons. Why is it dragons? Number one, are three main cultures throughout history without even knowing each other. Not one of them intermingled when they had dragons come through their lore. Dragons come through mythology, yes, but maybe not so much, because in Eastern cultures, the dragon is actually part of the martial arts world as well. Why would something unbelievably mythical be in such a way? Well, the Chinese dragon itself looks like this. And if any of you are Dragon Ball Z fans, this is Shenron. Shenron. He is an elemental dragon without wings. He has a long body and he flies. He is elemental in nature. Okay. Well, we go even further down and now we have a Native American dragon. Large proportional body, vestigial wings, more grounded, earth-based. Okay. And then where do we go from there? Well, we go to Mesoamerica. Okay. The fourth dragon type, a long, slender Chinese-like body, wings of birds, and majestic colors and brilliance. Okay, they are guardians. Throughout European history, they were on coat of arms. They are protectors. They don't resurrect because they don't be defeated as easily as anything else in the world. They are guardians. They have hundreds of movies made after them. Most notably, Dragonheart. Hath my heart to make thee whole, its strength to purify your weakness. They were guardians. They are thousands, tens of thousands of years old. They made a pact with man to protect man. They are so vast, and they are like humanity, all different in their genre.
Uh-oh.
Well,
That time.
At least it was the last 10 seconds.
Right?
yes, yes.
He's saying they're like humans in their differences and similarities.
Yeah, and then it just cut out after that.
Yeah, I think, all right. All right, Voices is already back.
I think we can give him 10 seconds to finish.
Yeah.
Just 10. Just 10. I'm going to say this. They
All
are
right, Alpha.
different like humans because they are all different in perspectives. Creeds, edicts, they combine to join forces to create the destiny of man. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so y'all, we just completed round 1 of opening statements. All right. I had fun hearing from all you guys. I really liked hearing y'all's perspective on it. While we wait on the judges, it is now my favorite part of the show. Okay. Now we're gonna jump right into trivia where you have the chance to earn some extra points. All right. We will start. We'll just go in order with the trivia just to do away with confusion. Round 1 questions will be a little bit easier, and then it'll get harder as we progress through the show. Okay. All right. I'm going to ask y'all 3 questions. I'm going to start with Prince. Prince, what creature turns people to stone with its gaze?
Medusa.
Token Jewitch.
Gargoyles.
Kauai.
Can you repeat the question one more time?
Yes. What creature turns people to stone with its gaze?
Medusa.
Voices.
Oh.
Medusa is one. She is a Gorgon. She has 2 other sisters that do the exact same thing. So the name of the creature is Gorgon. The one creature that everybody knows, her name is Medusa.
All right. So 3 out of 4 of you got a point on the board. Prince, Kauai, and Voices. The answer was Medusa. All right. Y'all ready for the second question?
Yes.
I feel like this one is really easy, so I hope y'all get it. What horse has a single horn, evil prince?
What horse has a single horn?
Yes.
That'd be a centaur?
Token Jewitch.
Unicorn.
Oh, no, ain't that.
Why?
Unicorn.
Voices.
European mythology, it's going to be the unicorn. If it was Tibetan, it would be the Kirin.
All right. 3 out of 4 got that point. Token Jewitch, Kauai, and Voices all got an extra point.
Prince only knows destruction. He wasn't gonna get no unicorn.
All right. Are you ready for the last question, Prince?
Yeah.
What giant hairy creature is said to roam forests? What giant hairy creature is said
Bigfoot.
to roam forests?
Oh,
Bigfoot.
All right. Token Jewitch.
To roam the forest.
Yeah. Big hairy creature.
Yeah. Bigfoot.
All right.
Bigfoot.
Voices.
American forests or
Just answer the question, Voices.
you have Bigfoot, Gigantopithecus americanus, or you have the Yeti in Tibet.
Okay, that's
All
fair.
right. The answer I was looking for was Bigfoot, so that's 4 points.
Yeti is
Well,
fair.
that's a point for all 4 of you guys, okay? All right. Judges, are we
I'm
ready?
sorry, Queen Lala. I'm sorry. I can give 2 answers to every question that she's going to ask me.
Judges, if we're ready, go ahead and request the box. Now, what I normally do right now, for those that's coming, the judge is going to come up and give y'all some feedback, right?
Oh shit.
While they do, y'all can drop down, be listening, take your notes. I do allow second devices to be used during this too, you guys, okay?
Sorry, I've been looking at
So
mine.
absolutely, you can do that. Go take a little break, a breather. Let's see what our judges have to say.
First of all, first of all, I just want to say how disappointed I am that not everybody got the unicorn correct, because it is in my name, guys. Okay, but anyways, I'm good now. I'm good. I had to get that off my chest. I'm sorry.
Okay, absolutely.
We need to know right now, like, everybody's doing really good. We love the energy. I love the confidence. We love the confidence that we're getting from people. But right now, we need a little more fact-based information about why these creatures are so good, right? We want you to pull us in. We need you to pull us in, like lasso us like we're this creature, rein us in, and make us look at your creature and be like, hey, this is why mine is the best. This is why you have to pick mine. Like, y'all, you have a diehard unicorn fan in the judges team. Make me want to not like unicorns anymore and pick your creature, if that gives you, like, a better idea of what you're looking for. And we have a Kitsune fan on the judges team. So we need you guys to make us not want to be Kitsune and unicorn fans anymore. We need y'all to, like, make us want to change our opinion.
All right. Thank you, Danny. Thank you. Y'all, make sure you are favoriting my admins and judges as well, along with the people that are on the show debating today. We got Voices, we got Token Witch, we got Evil Prince, and Top Batch Kawaii. You guys, if you're just joining, just to kind of give you a little recap on what's going on, that way you're not joining and wondering what is going on here. All right. We are going down the rabbit hole on why they picked the mythical creatures they did. We just finished round one, right? Round one was the opening statements. We're jumping right into round two, where they get 2 minutes for the rebuttals, right? They're saying, hey, judges, I heard you. This is my bounce back, right? All right, and then we got Kawaii. Voices, I was gonna say Voices, you may have to try again. All right, here is Token Witch, Evil Prince, and Voices. All right. All right, Voices, we're going to give you a minute to load in.
Can I go not first? Because I didn't realize it's only 2 minutes for the rebuttal. I completely misunderstood. I thought it was 5 minutes for each. And so I'm having to cut things out of my...
You're fine. I do have it pinned in the chat. I'm so sorry, Clay. I'm not sure if I replied to the pin or not, but I do have it there. But yeah, of course. I will. Token, are you ready? Do you want to take it off with the rebuttal?
Sure.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and start your timer, and then just take it off.
So I hear what you're saying about wanting to fall in love with my creature. I would say that most creatures are types of chimeras in some way, shape, or form. So wanting to fall in love with my creature is really easy, because you can look at a variety of different creatures and say, hey, this has this component and that component and that component, and say it's probably a chimera. Most mythical creatures are built around a single idea. The phoenix is rebirth, the unicorn is purity, the dragon is power. Chimera refuses that whole system. It says you can be strong and soft. It says you can be grounded and wild. You don't have to burn everything down to become something new. You don't have to pick one identity and stick to it forever. You can also know that chimeras don't ask to be understood. They dare you to evolve and expand enough to understand them. And that's about all I've got.
All right. Thank you. All right. That is our rebuttal on the Chimera by Token to Witch. Voices. How about we have you go next? Are you ready for your rebuttal?
You don't want me to go last? Okay.
No, we got you in second this time.
Oh, well, before you start that timer, Kawaii, Token, Evil, I say this respect. I love you, and I apologize what's about to happen to your creatures.
Sir, I've been killing it. I don't need your
Alright.
apologies because I'm coming for your throat.
All right, you
You're
guys.
coming through my throat with Greek mythology when the phoenix is actually Egyptian in origin.
All right, let's get it started. I'm going to go ahead and start it.
So, here's the thing. Dragons. We're going to talk about the European dragon. The European dragon is not only thought of as one of the truest and greatest dragons of all, but it has several breath weapons. It's got fire, it's got smoke, it's got all sorts poison, ice, lightning, depending on the species of native dragon. Now, it's also Babylonian in nature. Now, when you're talking about the basilisk, a long, slender snake that was hatched from a toad sitting on a chicken egg to be able to create this thing. And then you're talking about a chimera, which is a lesser form of dragon, fire breathing with a goat head, lion head, snake tail head with bat wings. It breathes fire sometimes. The chimera, while a beautiful and amazing creature, does not have as many choices as a dragon. Not to mention, while 3 heads are better than 1, they tend to argue with each other. Now, the phoenix, Egyptian in nature, if it is a form of rebirth, which means while human beings hate to be defeated, they will fight tooth and nail. It is a great of rebirth. But the dragon itself beats its opponents, destroys it, does not just allow it to be reborn. It protects you in every aspect of nature. It is there long lived to make sure that you will withstand the test of time. Long tail, slender legs, wings that fly high, thousands of years old again. This thing is beyond reproach. They whittle your way into your hearts because they are warm.
All right. Thank you. All right, y'all. We just heard the rebuttal save us from Token to Witch and Voices. Token got to talk about chimeras. Voices is talking about dragons, and now we're on to Kawaii. Kawaii, are you ready?
I'm so ready.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start your timer.
All right, you guys. So very few mythical creatures appear independently across civilizations. Dragons, yes, you've made your statement. However, humans won't have an issue with phoenixes because their enchanted-like personality and the healing properties of their tears. You think they would want to get rid of them. It's also quite funny to say them because legend suggests that only one phoenix exists at a time. Okay, so they're very unique, very rare, very hard to catch. No human is fighting with the phoenix. I apologize. They're known for their longevity, their beauty. Okay, they live for about 500 to 1,000 years at a time. All right. Okay. Now back to their symbolism, because I'm running out of time. So how does the phoenix relate to us today? It's not just symbolic, it's an inspiration. They motivate people to transform, and they provide hope after catastrophes. Quite frankly, compared to the other mythical creatures, who else is lighting themselves on fire for their rebirth? Who has the gall? Because I sure don't. No one's pouring gasoline on themselves, lighting themselves on fire to be reborn. Okay. And if you were going to do it, why not come back as a cute little phoenix chick and start all over better than ever? All right. Compared to the others, the phoenix doesn't dominate and corrupt. The phoenix inspires, gives hope, and has perseverance, and they represent renewal after failure. So idolize that.
I'm so proud of you, Kawhi. I told you to bring it.
Great job.
I am so proud of you.
Great job, quite. All right. Prince, are you ready to give your rebuttal?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and start your timer.
Okay. It was brought up that basilisk, how they're breeding earlier, were from a chicken egg, and on the frog. Yes, that is true. But the basilisk's only weakness is a weasel and hearing the crowing of a rooster. What is actually true. So with his weaknesses for that, the only reason I think it's powerful enough because it can kill you just by staring at it. But if you stare at it indirectly, it can paralyze you. So it's a different effect of that, how that works. With the poisonous breath, that is also dangerous itself. I'm not saying a basilisk can kill a dragon. A dragon could possibly kill a basilisk because dragon has a flight advantage over a basilisk. But other creatures, I don't think would be able to survive against a basilisk in battle because it's 50 feet long and it can live for 900 years. So almost close to 1,000 years it can live that long and be that dangerous. And yeah, I'm done with my statement right there.
All right, great job, all of you.
Hold on. Evil, how strong are the scales? How strong are the scales?
Interference, judges.
Trying to help.
I know, voices. I know you are. And I know you're very passionate about mythical creatures. All right, you guys, listen. Y'all are doing great. I am loving hearing it. We said bring it. Y'all are bringing it. All right. So for those that are just joining, this is Down the Rabbit Hole. I'm your host, Bunny. We have Kawaii here, which is Team Phoenix, Token Witch, Team Chimera, Evil Prince, which is Team, oh my gosh, Basilisk. I probably didn't say that right, but whatever. Moving on.
Scorpiopelicus in the Greek form.
And then Team Voices, which is, Team Dragon. Voices, which is Team Dragon. Sorry. All right, y'all. So now we're going into my favorite part, which is trivia time. All right, now, like I said, these will be just a little harder than the other ones. All right, not too much. This is a chance for y'all to gain some extra points on it. And we'll start with Kauai, and this is all just while the judges are gathering to give y'all what they thought on your rebuttals too. But let's jump right into it.
Okay.
Kauai, what ghostly Irish spirit foretells death?
Ghostly Irish spirit.
Spirit, yeah. Foretells.
Say that again, that last part.
Foretells death, like predicts
foretells death.
Mm-hmm.
Foretells it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. God dang. This is not fair. I feel like I'm gonna get points behind now. Irish Spirit. That's really hard. I'm just gonna take a wild, random freaking guess and say a wraith.
Okay. Token to Witch.
Banshee.
Evil Prince.
I'm gonna go with a Wraith. I don't know. I'm confused.
So, foretells death in royalty and musical families. It is the Banshee.
Bunch. Oh.
All right, so 2 of you got points. Token to Witch and Voices, you both got an extra point. But the Wraith is a very good guess, okay? A very good guess. All right.
But the Wraith is not Celtic. We love you.
All right, here we go. What winged demon is said to drink blood in Latin America?
Oh, come on. Demon drinking blood in Latin America?
Yeah.
Latin America. Okay, can I just talk this through for a second?
Yes, chat, you're also allowed to help you guys.
For
Y'all
good
know
God's
this.
sake, help me.
Like, y'all too
Because I'm
quiet.
thinking vampire or Queen Lala's crazy. I'm thinking vampire or I'm thinking freaking chupacabra. But that's not a demon, that's real. So vampire.
Token to Witch.
Chupacabra.
Prince.
That's so not fair.
You gonna go with Chupacabra on this one?
Voices.
Are we talking animal blood or are we talking human?
Just answer the question, Voices. This is blood.
Well, I mean, you've got the Bishtigo that are Peruvian fat suckers. You got the Chupacabra, but as far as I know, Chupacabra doesn't have wings. Okay, we'll go with Chupacabra because I
Take
can't
my
have
second
it.
answer. If I better get points for that if it's chupacabra.
All right, I'm going to give it to all 4 of you because Kauai did say it. Trust
dang
your
it.
gut, Kauai. Trust
But
your
that's
gut moving
real.
forward.
But it's real. It's a real
But
thing.
it's still considered a mythical creature, even
No,
though they are real.
Capybara is real.
And it's livestock blood.
Chupacabra is not real.
God dang. I'm going to show you a video. Okay.
All right.
Oh man.
Oh, great.
That's a whole other debate.
All right, this one should be a little easier for you guys, okay?
Okay.
What creature guards ancient riddles Kauai?
Is it ogre troll? Ogre troll. What? They're the same thing ish. Ogre or troll? One of those.
They guard ancient riddles, Kauai.
Riddles?
Yes.
Like you can't go over this bridge. It's a troll.
I'm trying.
Ancient riddles. Sphinx? I'm going with Sphinx. Thank you, Danny.
Okay, Token to Witch.
Sphinx.
Evil Prince.
Sphinx.
God.
Voices.
Do I have to say Sphinx? And the question is it Egyptian or Greek?
Oh.
Is it Egyptian or Greek?
It's
It's the
answer the question. I'm counting down from 5.
Okay, answered it. Sphinx.
Okay.
Egyptian.
All right.
Thank you,
All
Jenny.
4 of you got a point. The correct answer is, in fact, Sphinx. All right, you guys. Judges, are we ready?
They're about to judge us?
Yeah, for the rebuttal.
Wait,
After
wait,
every
closing
round.
statement. Do we get to say anything
Closing
else about
statement
it?
is after. Closing statement is
We
after.
have one more thing. We have one more.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
All right, y'all, drop on down, take a
Oh,
break,
I'm
grab a
trying,
drink of
but it keeps
water.
moving. And now I can't click
Do you
it.
need me to drop you down? All right, she got it. All right, we got Danny back. All right, Danny, tell us what you think about their rebuttals.
Okay. So here's what we think. We think you guys are doing a great job. You guys are bringing it. You guys are like, you're bringing it. So what we want now, we want you to solidify and confidence why we need to pick you. It's the closing statement. Punch me in the face with your words. With your words. Figuratively speaking. Figuratively speaking. We want to be punched in the face. We want it wrapped up in this beautiful little blanket and handed to us like, here's your little baby mythical creature for you to raise now. Like take it and keep it. This is for you. We want to know why you are the best. Okay, I'm done.
All right, thank you, Danny. To everyone that's coming in, you guys, this is Down the Rabbit Hole. I'm your host, Bunny. We are going to our final round here, okay? This is their closing statement, the final punch. This is why, and I'm sticking to it, right? They're clocking it, they're standing on it, they're convincing us, remember to be confident, okay? Please remember to be confident in this. I'm having a great time. All you all are doing amazing. I'm about to bring you all back up. Please make sure you are favoriting them. All right. We're going to add voices in first this time. We got.
Oh my God.
Twy, Token Jawitch, and Evil Prince. All right, you guys. This is the last round. You do get 3 minutes this round, okay? You do get 3 minutes this round for your final statement. All right, and we're going to start it off with voices this time. All right.
Oh, come on.
No. All right, voices, are you ready?
Okay. I'll start. I'll set the tempo and remind you all why. Oh, Kawhi, go ahead. You do your fake yawn. I absolutely love you. Your phoenix is from Egypt. So that was me starting. Anyway. Okay. Dragons. I've told you they come from all over the world. There are different species of dragons. There are winged, there are non-winged. There's drake. There are wyverns. But there's this. This actually is on a wheel of sorts within Meet Me itself. You're looking at the one, the only Tiamat, Babylonian god of chaos. You have the Tiamat wheel. It is the 200 or the 2K wheel. This is the original god of chaos before any other god. The Hanging Gardens of Babylonia. It's usually depicted with more than one head. Sometimes it's depicted with 5. It's also given birth to the Hydra. It is a giant reptile with many different abilities. But think about this. Babylon wasn't the only one to come up with a god that was a dragon. Quetzalcoatl of the Aztecs and Mayans is also a dragon god. He's the only one to be deified. Not a manticore, not a basilisk, not a phoenix. The only ones to have Tiamat. You see, when you think of dragons, you're always seeing kids loving dragons. How to Train Your Dragon. Dragon World when I was a little kid. You gotta love Hiccup and his toothless Night Fury, which was a European dragon, or Meatlug, which was a a uh, a large Earthern Native American dragon. You know that in your heart you have always thought about raising a dragon, to be able to dragon ride like the dragon riders of Pern or those in Aragon, to see the stars and fly above them with a partner as intelligent as you are, someone who can you enjoy the ride with and just be a best friend to, that you can have a conversation with and always know that they have your back, not in just battle, but life. Dragons are our best friends because dragons are like us.
All right. Thank you, voices. That was a great closing statement, but can we deduct points because I didn't hear Dragon Tales mentioned? Joking, joking.
I wish with all my heart to fly with dragons in land apart.
All right, y'all. If you are just joining, we are on our final round with the closing statement. This is Down the Rabbit Hole. I am your host, Bunny. We are here every 2 p.m. on Sundays. We're going to jump right into it with Kauai's closing statement on the Phoenix. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started.
Okay, I would like to start my rebuttal, or no, closing statement, excuse me. I would like to start my closing statement with debunking my competitors just a little bit, very briefly, and then we're going to focus on the Phoenix. So I have to admit, the Chimera is unfortunately just not on the same playing field as far as awesomeness. But I will just say that they're simply a monster, okay? So I'm going to bring my attention to, what is it called? Lord have mercy. The Basilisk, okay? I'm going to debunk that one very easily. The Basilisk in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets lost to the Phoenix. Case closed. We're done with that one. Moving on to the dragon. Dragons. You say that you're humanity's friend, but you eat humans like an appetizer. And then you mention that the dragon is a god for the humans, but there's so many different kinds. Seems like a lot of confusion to me. Humans have a history of killing dragons, so it seems a little counterintuitive. I don't hear a lot of lore about humans pursuing to kill phoenixes quite as much as they slay dragons. Okay, we call it, we quite frankly, we say that all the time on here. Dragon slayers on the app. All right, moving on. So back to Phoenix and why they are ultimate, okay? We only have one Phoenix at a time, so humanity doesn't really need to fear them. They are pretty much in isolation, okay? Any human casualties will be kept minor. The Phoenix also provides healing miracles, okay, through their tears. So if you get on their good side, they might be able to heal you. They're an inspiration to humanity, all right? They provide the symbolization, and they just have that respect, and just look at them. You burst into flames. You light yourself on fire. No screaming necessary, all right? It's giving Khaleesi, all right? You're just in the flames and come out anew. I wish that humans could do that today. If I could just throw a little gasoline, all right, to your worst enemy and they come back better, heck yeah, I sign up for that. Also, just to rebuttal a little bit about dragons and phoenixes fighting, you can't harm us. You can't harm us with fire. In our regeneration, it's not going to go well for you. Also, Phoenix lore is global. It's across Egypt, like you said, but it's also through Greek, Roman, Middle Eastern, Chinese, Japanese, and Slavic lore. That is my final case.
All right. Thank you. Great job. y'all, we have heard from voices and we've heard from Kauai, right? Are y'all
I just
ready to
want to
hear
say
from
one
Token?
thing. Judges, don't take this into account, but I want to say one thing. Why?
Listen,
Why?
voices, we got a show to go. Get moving, okay? Save it after the show, all right?
Don't address us.
All right. Token, are you ready? I love the passion.
I'm
I love how
ready.
passionate he is about it, though. All right. Token, I'm going to go ahead and start your timer.
So chimeras don't win because they're the strongest or the flashiest. Dragons dominate the skies and hoard power. Phoenixes burn and rise again. Even the basilic gets to be pure distilled anger. They all have one identity, one defining trait, one lane. The chimera refuses that system. It doesn't reduce itself to something that's easy to understand. It has strength, resilience, instinct, contradiction, adaptation all at once. Where dragons represent power, phoenixes represent rebirth, and basilics represent death, the chimera represents something far less comfortable and far more real: complexity. And that's exactly why people try to call it a monster. Not because it's inherently destructive, but because it doesn't fit neatly into a category. A monster is supposed to be something that exists to harm, not something that is defined by fear or violence. And that's not what a chimera is. It doesn't wake up looking for something to destroy. It simply exists as a function of multiple parts learning to function, or as a fusion, learning to function together. If anything, that's closer to balance than chaos. We have a bad habit of labeling anything unfamiliar or hard to define as dangerous. And it's easier to call something a monster than to admit that we don't fully understand it. Chimeras break the rule of one identity, one form, one rule, and that makes people uncomfortable. Chimera isn't just a creature, it's proof. Proof that identity isn't singular, contradiction isn't a failure, and that you don't have to choose one version of yourself to be whole. Dragons inspire awe, phoenixes inspire hope, basilics inspire fear, and chimeras make you rethink what you really are. And they don't need to burn, dominate, or destroy to do it. And that's it.
All right. Thank you. Great job, Token. All right. If y'all are just joining, this is Down the Rabbit Hole. I'm your host, Bunny. We are here every 2 p.m. We are doing the closing statements. We have already heard from Voices, who is advocating for dragons, Quay, who's advocating for phoenixes, and Token Jawitch, which is advocating chimeras. Now we're getting over to Evil Prince, who's going to talk about the basilisk, which, as I feel like Quies gave him something to really come back on. So I can't wait to hear what you bounce back with on this. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start your timer.
The basilisk is known as a creature that is of death and destruction and possible to live for 900 years. Now, yes, you stated that the basilisk died because of the phoenix in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, but you also missed out on a key reference. It wasn't the basilisk that killed, it wasn't the phoenix that killed the basilisk. He wounded the basilisk by scratching his eyes. Harry killed the basilisk with the sword of Godric Gryffindor. Just saying. But the basilisk is still a dangerous creature. So I do give you that, where you said that, yes, it did have some way of helping defeat. Yes, your creature did have some way of helping defeat the basilisk, but he didn't indirectly defeat the basilisk. It took a human boy, which was a wizard with a sword. Other than that, I still think the basilisk is one of the most dangerous creatures in mythical lore, next to the dragon, that can harm other creatures.